Hey guys. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is do division of a polynomial. So I notice that this time the thing that I'm dividing has a subtraction, addition, subtraction inside that part. So that changes my strategy a little bit. I'm going to have to use long division. Hopefully that sounds familiar from your younger elementary years. So you write what you're dividing by on the left, then do your division box, and do x squared plus 7x minus 30. Okay, so what you're going to do is try to get this piece to cancel. If you remember how long division works, you're going to be subtracting away. So here's the question I want you to ask yourself. How can I get this to look like this using multiplication? As in, x times what gives me x squared? And the answer would be multiplying x times x would give me x squared. So I'm going to write that on top of the little division box. And then I'm going to come over here and basically distribute it to the x minus 3. So x times x is x squared. And then x times negative 3 is negative 3x. Now, pay attention to this. This is very easy to mess up. What you need to do now, just like when you did long division, is subtract. And I think we all can agree that, yeah, I'm subtracting, which means these cancel. But it's really, really tempting to then say, okay, I have 4x. That is wrong. Wrong. You are subtracting the whole thing. So this is a great time, again, where my super secret ninja move can come into play, where I distribute and add the opposite. So I just switch the signs inside, because I'm like multiplying by -1 there. Now these cancel. What you really have is 10x. I want you to drop down the next number. This is just like long division. You kind of keep dropping down as you go. Now figure out x times what gives me 10. It would be 10. Since it's a positive 10, I'm going to put plus 10. Now take this 10 and distribute it to the x minus 3. So 10 times x is 10x. And 10 times negative 3 is negative 30. And then again, I just come in here and immediately switch those signs. First thing I'm going to do right there. Looks like I'm writing a hashtag. There we go. Cancels. Hey, cancels 0. This up there is my answer. X plus 10 is the answer. If I wanted to, I could take the x minus 3 and multiply that by the x plus 10. That would be my nice happy foil. And I should get x squared plus 7x minus 30 as my answer, assuming I did my math correctly. Okay? I believe that's all we're... No. Let me show you another one really quick. I'm going to ignore this one for a second. Here's another issue you might run into is having a remainder. So in that case, let's pretend maybe I'm doing x squared plus 5x plus 7. 1 minus r... Oh, no, I'm sorry, x to the -1. Okay. I threw that little bonus in there for you so that we could remember that, oh, that just means division. And the other thing I would do is I would write the variable on the left. So instead of having 1 minus r, I'm going to change that to -r plus 1. Here's my x squared plus 5x plus 7. And I apologize. This is supposed to be an x. I'm stealing a different problem, morphing it to make it work. Dang, I still wrote an r. There we go. All right, how can I make negative x become x squared? Well, negative x times negative x is what will give me that. So if I distribute, I should get like that. So now I need to do my double negative. I'm subtracting. So switch both the signs. You're subtracting both of them. These cancel, and now I have 6x. Drop down the 7. Keep going. You want to figure out how you can make this 6x become negative x, and that's going to be by multiplying by a negative 6. Because a negative 6 times a negative x is going to be my positive 6x. And then negative 6 times 1 is a negative 6. So now do your super secret ninja move by subtracting both. And 7 plus 6 is 13. So this time, the way you know that you're done is when you've dropped down everything there is to drop down. So like on this left problem over here, there was nothing left to drop down. Same thing over here. There's nothing left to drop down. So what we're going to need to do is call this our remainder. Remember remainders? And this is super easy. All you do is take that 13, you're going to add it on, and you're going to write it over the divisor. So my final answer this time is actually negative x minus 6 plus 13 over 1 minus x. Again, that should have been an x. Okay, so that's what happens when you have a remainder like that. Stick with this today. Tomorrow I'm going to show you a faster and easier way to do this.